Before Financial Peace University, gravity had a good hold on us. We overspent and we lived paycheck to paycheck.
I lost my job, so I was unemployed when we first started the Dave Ramsey program. And Melissa was working for no benefits, but with a wage. And so if there was an emergency, that was heavy gravity for us, emergency car breaking down or something like that. So we felt a little stress and a little strain. For example, with Levi in a wheelchair, getting him around, you don't just get in a car and go. We needed the van. If the van broke down, which it did a couple of times, it was a lot of concern on how do we get him here and there. We did have a couple of times where we had to have the van worked on for a day or two, and we had to get into some of our 401k to pay for the repairs, and that was robbing for the future. But we had to live today, and we had to get the van so he could get to his program. When we first had to sit down, write our debt, how much do we owe, and really had to take a hard look at how much money we did owe. And it was almost $29,000 is what we owed. And
it was a lot.
It was a lot of money. It's a lot of money for us. So we said, then it sort of hit home a little bit that this is serious business, and we need a plan to get us out of debt, and we need to, like Dave says, we got to have a name for every dollar that we bring in, and we need to stick to it.
We started dealing in cash, and we used the envelope system. And when I went to the grocery store, I went to the grocery store with cash and a calculator and a list. So that was very stressful for me, but I saved a lot on our grocery budget just by paying attention to what I bought.
Well, yeah, we sat down and we did a budget. We estimated what our bills were going to be and what we had left over, and which wasn't very much. And we, like I say, she shopped with a list and with an envelope, and that's all the money you have. That's all the money we have to spend on groceries, and we got to make it work. And it was good, It was good. It was fun. So it brought us really closer together too, because we communicated a lot more.
I feel so blessed that we were led to go to the class, that we did the principles that we were taught, that we paid everything off, and now we've been able to help other people more than we could before. We have been able to tithe regularly. We never could before. And it seems like since we started doing that, more blessings just come our way. I think that God blesses you when you give back to Him and help others.
What I would say to people watching this video today, if they had the opportunity to take Financial Peace University, that they should do it. It's well worth the time and effort to really get your financial life organized. And once you go through it, once you stick to those methods and the things that they teach us, you're gonna get out of debt, and you're gonna have that freedom. I think at one point we were sort of people of the earth, of the worldly things. We wanted this, we wanted that, and once we became content, and and then we worked our debt off. Now it's like how we're conservative to a point, but we're giving too, and that's a great feeling. It's just a great feeling.